Hello, Sojourner Health Clinic volunteer. Welcome to Osler, an open-source, browser-based electronic medical record system developed at the Washington University in St. Louis by students, for students. Welcome to the video on action items. First, you'll notice that Casey Rue already has an action item. He has an action due in 19 days. You'll notice that if you go to the patient homepage or all patients, there is a running list of which patients have action items due. And then it also appears, as we discussed, on the front of the patient profile. So action items are really great ways for other departments or even your department to give other folks a heads up that something is due for that patient. The best example I can give is if a routine laboratory test is due, for example, in 6 months. So let's talk about how to add an action item. When you press action item, new action item, you're able to give it a due date. So let's make our due date November 1st, 2020. The instruction can be anything. We have a whole host of them here. Let's say today, though, our instruction is a lab test. So this patient is due for an A1C because of their 6-month follow-up, for example. So you can go ahead and write whatever comments you'd like about the lab test, select if it's a priority, and then select submit. So now, if we scroll down to action items, active action items are things due today. So Casey Rue doesn't have anything due today. Pending action items, and this is exactly how it would appear in active if there was an active, pending action items are ones due in the future. So you can see I listed an A1C as due. So if I were to press that, however, I would get a follow-up. So I only press it when I'm ready to fulfill that action item. When I press contact method, typically it'll be in person. Contact resolution, ideally it was fulfilled. And now I'll be able to write A1C performed. And I can either create a new action item, for example, if it wasn't fulfilled and I need to do it again, or I can submit and close the action. So if we scroll down, now you can see pending action items. The A1C is no longer there because it got taken care of. And if we go to completed action items, you can see all of the completed action items that were taken care of. If I were to go to follow-up now, you can see that there is an action item follow-up because the A1C was performed. And if I open this up, it's once again these details, and I can always submit and close the action. So that is how you create, complete, and edit an action item.